My Name is Bobby. This book was written so I would never forget where I was, how much I accomplished, and where I came from. I spent most of my 20s in and out of treatment ranging from 30 days to 13 months. There was something missing, something that I just struggled to let go of. As I look back now, I can see it was shame. It was the shame of being an addict, almost as if I just didn't feel accepted. And in 2013, I didn't have anywhere else to go, and I went to live with my Aunt Renee.
Addiction is a disease, and it's not a parenting problem, or it's not something that should be shameful.
Being part of a community that embraced me and allowed me to believe in myself helped my journey through recovery to begin. And it wasn't until I could believe in myself that I could start getting better.
Community helped lessen the shame and stigma of his disease, and ultimately helped Bobby save himself. They gave him love, they gave him faith, they gave him trust, they gave him his self-esteem back.
I was centered around people that did care for me, and they loved me, and it's a great feeling knowing that people see you for who you are, and they don't see you for what you've gone through.
If I could get the word out that recovery is just beginning once they leave rehab, I think we could really help.
Slowly I started seeing that I did deserve to be happy, and I started to become happy.
There's so much more we can do, and I feel that I wrote this because we must do more. And Bobby's story is important. He ultimately saved himself, but I feel we can save so many more.
Okay, hi Renee.
Hi,
Thank you for joining us today.
Thrilled to be here. Thank you for asking me.
Well, that was intense, I would say. Your trailer is very intense. It looks like your book is very intense.
Well, I think it's not as intense as you would think, because although it's gripping in a roller coaster, it's very inspiring, very hopeful, and very encouraging. And those would be the words I would try to get out to people about reading the book.
Good. Those are good words, inspiring and hopeful. How did it? I know that the book was released yesterday. How did it do yesterday?
Oh boy, talk about a roller coaster. What a great day. I think it's gone really well. I've heard Amazon sold out and has reordered. I also have heard that there's a banner that went up, which is what every author would like, is Amazon gracing your book with a banner of being #1 in the bestseller category of drug dependency.
Awesome.
So I was very excited about that. And what I think I'm really most excited about, Anne, is that I have heard from so many people around the United States that I have not heard from probably since I was in grade school or high school. They have found the book, they're reading it, and they're just writing that it has touched their lives. And that's what I think is the most important thing.
Oh, good. That's great. And I heard you had a book review yesterday.
I did.
Good. How did that go?
Well, it was my first by Facebook interview where you type, and that is called a pop-in. It's called the Novel Bee, and so anybody can join. Anybody can ask questions, and I was just so excited to be on it, and such gracious host, and the people that interviewed and were asking questions. It was just fun, and it was light, but yet it was very informative, and they all had been affected in some way by the epidemic that we have here in the United States.
Right. What inspired you to take the book public?
Well, it wasn't my intention at first to even write a book for the public. Bobby had come to me when he was leaving my home to go on and pursue a career and go back to school. And he had asked me to please write his story. He, as you saw in the video, he never wanted to forget where he came from, and he never wanted to go back to that hell. And so I said, of course, I would love to do that. It was actually a labor of love for me. So I went back through all my emails first and sent, received. Then I went back through text. And I also went to a journal that I used all the way through the time that Bobby was with me. And I journaled late at night so that I could relieve anxiety. I found that was the way that would help me to go to sleep.